You can control the mixture slightly. My first go at this is if you have the spark timed properly and the timing gears properly and you have compression, the next thing is fuel type. We use what is called camping fuel, white gas. I think you can look it up online. It's like naphtha. It's approximately 50 octane, 50 to 60 octane. If you try to run regular pump gas in this thing, it's going to be a real hard time getting it to run because it's just not going to ignite because the compression is low. The modern gasoline for lawnmowers and regular internal combustion engines like your automobile take a much higher octane. They have a higher compression. This little engine has very, very little compression. And you can up the compression, but then it's just not going to run as well because you're counting on the momentum of the flywheel to carry it through a compression stroke and a firing and then freewheel for a while, and you want that pop and then free spin. So you can play with the compression a little bit to get that to run the way you want it, whether you're going to run it with a load or if you're going to run it like ours with no load. One of the things I do for a first run is remove the spark plug and get some carburetor cleaner. It's you can use starting fluid. Carburetor cleaner just happens to be a standard item that I have around the garage to clean things off real quick. It's a can, it's under pressure, you can shoot it, stuff wipes stuff off, it cleans grease and stuff off. But I'll just shoot a raw shot in the cylinder, put the spark plug back in, put that back on, and spin the engine with the ignition on. If it fires and pops a couple times, you're almost golden. You're very, very close. The next thing is your full fuel delivery system, and that can be a little persnickety at first. But like I said, you want the fuel level approximately at the carburetor. It's almost better to have a little bit of raw fuel dripping out of the bottom of this than to have it run too lean. It's very difficult to flood this engine if you have good spark and proper timing. Okay, now that we have everything set up, we know we have spark, have fuel in the tank. I'm going to take the cap off the check valve, put my finger over it, give it a few spins. I want to see if I can get some fuel drawn up in here. I'm starting to see a little fuel in there. Need to be a little bit more. Now that I have a little fuel up in there, I'm going to put the choke all the way on. Okay, I had two issues starting with this engine, and when I took the head off, I forgot to tighten the carburetor back down to the head, and in doing so, there was not enough vacuum to draw the fuel up, and so that plate that aligns with the head with the carburetor, make sure that's tightened down. And also, my batteries were a little low. This has been setting for a while, and I needed to get it out and get it charged back up. So let's try this again. There. And there it is running. Once it warms up, I've run this thing 8 hours straight before only stopping to refuel it. Runs quite well. And just a choke, just a little bit after I got it running. You can adjust the governor a little bit too. But that's about it. I got spark, had the gears timed correctly, had the valve timing correct, had the spark timing correct, and as long as you have things sealed up for the fuel system and it's drawing fuel, you shouldn't have too much of an issue. Like I said, the carburetor can be a little persnickety at first. There's some fuel laying down here where the needle goes in, so it's just drawing the vapor in, and it'll sit there and run. I hope you have as much success building yours as this one runs. The kit for this engine is $250 and is available on our website. See at the bottom of our video here, our website. Our company name is Executive Model Design. Our domain name is Mini Castings. It's just much easier to type into the website. And we have many other models besides this if you prefer a different model. But this is a great beginner model. It's been around for a long time and runs very well once you get it set up. Thank you for viewing this video.